I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. At Thursday's Senate Health Committee hearing, Senator Bernie Sanders questioned FDA Commissioner Robert Califf. Sanders asked if Califf was concerned about the extremely limited number of companies that produce baby formula. Currently, 3 companies dominate the entire infant formula market: Abbott, Mead, and Nestle. The senator also asked how the FDA plans to prevent future shortages. Watch the entire exchange here.
Thank you. Senator Sanders.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Dr. Califf, concentration of ownership in our economy is a major problem in many sectors. It's true on Wall Street, it's true in energy, it's food production in general, and it is certainly true in the production of infant formula, which is so terribly important to millions of parents with babies. Right now, we have 3 companies, Abbott, Mead, and Nestle, who dominate the entire market. We have recently been discussing contamination at an Abbott facility. Tomorrow it could be Nestle. Are you concerned, and what are you doing about broadening the number of companies who are producing infant formula?
I'm very concerned, and as I said in my opening remarks, it's not unique to this industry that we're seeing concentration that puts everything at risk. And I'll remind you, as you well know, there is no requirement that companies show us their backup plans.
Right, but all I'm asking, and I've got other questions, is what are you doing right now to aggressively make sure that more companies are producing infant formula so we'll not see this problem recur tomorrow?
As you know, I'm sorry, Senator, to interrupt, but yes, on a temporary measure, we've lowered some of the, reduced some of the paperwork so that many more foreign manufacturers can import. We've got 26 applications since we opened the portal just over a week ago. The largest producer, Nestle, worldwide, hardly had any presence in the U.S., and they're going to help out quite a bit. They're very capable.
All right. I hope that you will focus on increasing the number of companies who are producing so we don't run into this problem again.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. On October 20th of last year, a whistleblower sent a 34-page report to the FDA describing in detail how the equipment in Abbott's manufacturing plant in Michigan, quote, was failing and in need of repair, and that the company knew that this was a problem for at least 5 years. According to this report, Abbott falsified records to cover up deficiencies at its plant, improperly trained employees, and successfully hid health and safety risks from FDA auditors in 2019. And even though this report was submitted to your agency last October, FDA did not interview the whistleblower until late December. Now, my question is, during that same period of time, Abbott saw a $7 billion increase in its profits, and its CEO, Mr. Ford, saw very substantial increases in his compensation packages. If a company lies to the FDA about its safety situation, at the same time it does massive stock buybacks, gives the CEO used compensation packages, are you going to fine them? What are you going to do to make sure the industry understands that you simply cannot lie to a government agency?
The whistleblower's complaint was received, and the usual staff reviewed it and did the interview. It was not escalated to the leaders of the FDA who were responsible, and that was an error that's now been rectified in terms of process. In terms of the status of the whistleblower complaint, I'm not in a position to comment on whether they may be legal proceedings.
No, what I'm asking is, I'm not even asking about the whistleblower complaint. If a major corporation lies to the FDA about something as terribly important, the safety of infant formula, what are you going to do? And at the same time, they do billions in stock buybacks, huge compensation packages for its CEO. Is the government, is the agency going to say, sorry, it is more important to protect the babies of this country than to give huge compensation packages to your CEOs? Are you going to stand up to them?
Senator Sanders, we are standing up to them. As I said, I'm not in a position to say whether criminal proceedings are underway or not.
Is that something in consideration?
I'm just not in a position to comment on
Well, I would hope that manufacturers of baby formula, which is so terribly important to parents and obviously the babies, understand they cannot lie to the Food and Drug Administration, and I hope you are strong about that.
Well, Senators, you know, I've worked on all sides of this. I've been inspected, and everyone understands when you lie to the FDA and you get caught, there's going to be big trouble.
Well, I hope there will be. Thank you.
Senator Collins.